Hello beautiful souls, I'm Sasha, welcome back to my channel, here to support you in living your most abundant life. This video answers the question of what is the feeling we are looking for when we think about feeling safe in our bodies and how do we achieve it. And there are two different ways we can think about it. Firstly, on a physical level, it's about our nervous system. What we call feeling unsafe is when our nervous system is fully activated. So when we're in fight or flight mode, this is our body telling us it feels unsafe and therefore everything is on high alert and we can't relax. We're literally on edge because we are waiting or preparing ourselves to be attacked, or we feel like we are under threat and we're needing to fight or run away or escape somehow. So our body is literally telling us that there's a threat to our life and our nervous system is activated in order to respond to that. So therefore, feeling safe in our bodies on a physical level means being in a neutral place. So where we're aware, we're focused, we're energized, we can rest if we need to, we can move if we need to. We're not feeling physically agitated, we're feeling physically at ease in our bodies. The second way to think about it is energetically, emotionally, spiritually. And we might characterize this as feeling like we're receiving a warm hug from the inside, feeling like supported and held or loved by some external or internal benevolent kind of force or being or energy. We feel safe because we feel spiritually and energetically held. So we might say we feel loved or cared for. So it literally feels warm and comfortable to be in that space. And notably with kind of an absence of anxiety or worry. And sadly and noticeably, this is something that so many of us don't have in our lives. We are constantly feeling on edge. We don't feel held, we don't feel supported, we don't feel loved. And this means we can't really fully live and be relaxed and fulfill our potential and maximize what we're here to do in this world if we don't feel safe in our bodies. So let's get into how we can achieve this feeling of safety in our bodies. Other words we might use to think about safety include things like security, reliability, commitment, knowing, predictability, protection, trust, and even freedom. So I want to share with you a few ways that we can really feel those things within ourselves and in our physical bodies. And trust is a huge part of this, really learning to trust our bodies and ourselves. I'm going to link my video up here on rebuilding trust with ourselves, where I dive into that specifically. But here we're talking about safety in our physical bodies. So firstly, you want to learn to trust through listening to your intuition. The main reason we don't feel safe in our bodies is because they are so activated and triggered all the time, because for years and years and years we've been ignoring all the subtle messages that have been coming through. So now the alarm bells are just permanently on. Our system is just like, wow, 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 like, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me, after ignoring our bodies for so long. So we're just stuck, the alarm bells are just stuck on the on switch and we're constantly on edge. That's what that feeling is. Our nervous system is just on all the time because we've ignored all the more subtle signals over years, months, however long. All our bodies want us to do is pay attention. So in order to switch it off, in order to turn that switch, to relax our nervous system, to bring it back into neutral, we need to let our bodies know that we are listening and that we will operate in line with our intuition and in line with what our bodies are telling us. And honestly, your body will relax and it will start to chill once it realizes that you are listening and that you are in charge and that you are communicating with it openly and that you are actually responding to what it is telling you to do and what it wants. As usual, I like to give really simple examples of ways that you can do this. One great way is to just ask yourself the question, what do I need right now? Body, what do you want? And you can place your hands on your body. I like to place my hand on my heart, or my womb space, but it's really up to you. Shut down your eyes if you need to and ask your body, what do you want, body? Do you need rest, conversation, movement, food, water? And then listen for the answer. And when you hear it, honor the answer. So go ahead and do the thing that your body is telling you to do. Make it happen. But through building this communication, this trust with your body, it can start to relax and it will stop sending you alarm signals all the time. So your nervous system can relax and you can physically feel safer in your body. That's on the physical level. So what about this warm, supported, loving feeling? This is where self-love and self-acceptance really come in. We can only really feel safe to be ourselves and to be in our bodies if we truly, radically and completely accept all parts of ourselves. So you hear people talk about shadow work and reclaiming our soul parts. This is what it's all about. It's coming into deep acceptance and love for the parts of us that carry shame, guilt, jealousy, anger, all the kind of challenging emotions that we as people like to push away or reject, all the ugly emotions. But if we want to feel safe within ourselves, then we need to learn to acknowledge, accept, and really bear witness to all of these emotions. When we learn to hold space for them, it makes it acceptable for all of us to show up, for all of us to be present. And that is what supports our bodies in knowing that it's safe, that it is safe to be ourselves in our bodies in the present moment. And this is what it means when we talk about holding space. It's bringing that love and acceptance to things that in the past we have not loved or accepted. So we are literally making the body a safe space for all emotions to be experienced. We can think about this in terms of masculine and feminine energy. We feel safe when we have a well-developed, healthy inner masculine present container for our more free-flowing, unpredictable, maybe sometimes chaotic feminine to surrender into. And this is for every person. This is not just a gender thing, but we can think of it as yin and yang rather than masculine and feminine as an alternative, maybe more inclusive language. The idea is that we feel energetically aligned and in balance, safe in our bodies when our inner masculine is strong, has good boundaries, and creates space for our yin energy, for our feminine to surrender, to relax into, and to be truthful in all of her emotions and her beingness. So safety in our bodies really comes down to two things. Firstly, healing our nervous system so that our physical body can be in a neutral, calm space. So creating that sensation of physical safety rather than being on high alert or in like a panic mode. And two, creating an emotionally and spiritually loving, energetic container for all of our emotions and for all states of being, so that we feel safe to be all of ourselves in our own bodies, so that we're not rejecting parts of ourselves, so that all of it can show up and be there and be welcomed and be loved. And if you want to hear more on staying energetically aligned and holding that loving container within yourself, within your body, then watch out for the next video talking about daily spiritual routines to keep your vibe high and to keep that space really safe within yourself. So let me know what helps you in feeling safe in your body. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos every week. Thank you so much for watching. Loving you all so much. See you next time.